We're here at Taylor County where the Cardinals pulled away late. Brady, it was a long night. It was a long game. It's not quite over with yet, but Taylor County's up 42-13, about ready to put it to bed.
We have a student section over here going wild because, the boys are up 42-13, clock's running down. Taylor County's second half, all throughout. Rex Parkey, their quarterback, Hayes Johnson, the O-lineman that we all know about, the future Kentucky Wildcat, and Peyton Smith, the running back with 3 touchdowns. Foot on the neck. Second half, first half was a bit of a slugfest. It was long. We had a lot of penalties, a lot of timeouts, a lot of delay of games. But in the second half, it seemed like Taylor County's fans really got the boys going. And
the student section was one of the best I'd ever seen. And as we'll get to some of the highlights here, it started out in the first quarter. Taylor County's getting ready to score. They're actually going to try for a field goal here. It's blocked and then picked up and scored. And I talked to Freddie Maggard after the game, or after the play, and he said he's never seen that before. Actually, what happened was the referees whistled it dead, but they shouldn't have. It should have been a touchdown for Taylor County. They bring it back. They go for it on fourth down. They throw it in the end zone for an incomplete pass. And then as we saw, E-Town comes down and scores. They take the early lead, but it was right after that Taylor County took over. And once they got the lead, never looked back. The dominant team won. Hayes Johnson looked good. What did you think?
Hayes Johnson, I said throughout and throughout Twitter, I don't think he lost a battle all day. If you look on my Twitter, you can see him almost at the very beginning of the game win a battle against 2 defensive backs or defensive linemen. And that's really what you want to see, especially when you're playing a team that doesn't have as big of a D-line as you'll see in the SEC.
Yeah.
You want to see him take on 2 guys. And he did that. He won the battle, and he opened so many holes up for the running back. It was Peyton Smith.
Yeah, and what a night for him. You said he had 3 touchdowns?
3 touchdowns, almost all in the first half. After the second one, he kind of came up limping. We thought, after the first one, he came up limping. We thought it might be the end of his day. They have some running back depth. We thought it might be over. And he came out, got 2 more touchdowns, broke almost all of them for 50 yards or more.
Yeah.
So all that comes from the O-line. And as you can see, Hayes Johnson was the leader at right guard, and he opened up for everything for the Taylor County offense.
As you see behind us, the students storming the field, they were rowdy all night. They had their own boombox in the student section. They were rocking to some Taylor Swift, Lil Wayne, Yin Yang Twins. They had it all.
Miley Cyrus.
The eras.
It had everybody going.
Yeah.
I think that's how you take control of a game, especially in high school. You have a student section that brings their own boombox. They can win every possession with that. And that's what I want to see. For my money, like I told you, them, Boyle County, 2 best student sections I've ever seen, and this one might have edged it out. So I guess Boyle County, I'll have to get over there.
Yeah, we'll have to get over there and see. And I want to compare them, the 2023 editions. But I'll say this too. This was one of the nice. Look, I love coming to these county schools because for one, we got treated like royalty here. We got homemade lasagna. We had soft drinks, endless with chips and drink. We get treated way better here than we do at Kentucky. Kentucky could take some notes. The subway boxes are nice, but we got homemade lasagna and we got all this stuff. And they played Werewolves in London when we came in. They had KSR signs in the student section. It was I loved it. I love coming to the county schools and also to see somebody who wants to be at Kentucky, Hayes Johnson. And you talked to me earlier about this, about how he's somebody who is, he loves Kentucky. He's a Kentucky fan. He wants to go there and put his heart on the field for Kentucky.
In the preview, I interviewed him. I was texting with him over the week, and I asked him what it meant to be a Wildcat. We had offers from Tennessee. It seemed like Bama, some big schools, big SC schools, Auburn, were looking at him. And he said, you know what, for me, it was about bleeding blue, knowing what it's like to put on that Kentucky jersey and doing it for all the people that I know back home.
Yeah.
All the people that I've always grown up with as big Kentucky fans. I think that's what you want.
Yeah, as a Kentucky fan, that's what I want.
Like with Dominique Hawkins, Derek Willis, and then in football, we've had Dane Key right now.
So if fans want more on this game, where could they find your work?
Go on KSR.com. We'll be on the KSR Prefs. Me, Daniel is going to write an article. Piper's going to write an article. We got Zach Gagan out as well.
We're all over the state tonight.
We're all over the state tonight. You can find me at B. Byrdwell KSR on X. So we'd love to see y'all there. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. I don't know where we're at. We'll be somewhere for Friday night. I think we're going to be in Jackson County for the Shawnee Jackson County game, I believe. That's
Freddie's favorite game. It'll be awesome. I don't know if I'll be there. One of the interns will be there. And like I said, you can follow me, Piper, Daniel. It's all over the KSR, Instagram, Twitter. So just find us if you want to get high school highlights.
See you guys next week.
Thank you.